In this video, you will learn 7 tips to help you put forward a request in an assertive way as a creative team member. Let's see them. Plan exactly what you want to achieve with your boss or colleague. If you don't know what you want, no one else will, no matter how well you express yourself. Decide which request is the best way to achieve this result. Get straight to the point. Do not seek self-justification or excuses. Do not assume that other people's hints will tell you what you want. Unnecessary circumlocution reflects embarrassment or other discomfort and hinders open communication. Be specific. Boss, I would like to ask for a 10% pay rise for next month, and not like this. I barely make my salary. Show that you are listening to the response and respect the other person's point of view, even if you decide to insist on the request. I understand that the company has extra expenses at the moment. It can be difficult to manage, but repeat your request to make sure your boss understands and sees that you mean it. Continuing the previous sentence, but I would like to ask you to arrange a 10% pay rise for me from next month. When your request is accepted, express your appreciation and thank him for that. By adopting this attitude, you greatly increase the likelihood that your next request will be granted without resistance. If you find something difficult to ask, explore what is stopping you and express it. For example, I'm embarrassed to have to ask, but I'd like to get back the €100 I lent you last week. This will make it easier to ask, and the other person will see that you are a human being. If you don't behave in a self-disclosing way, your body language will betray your confusion, egg blushing, slurred speech. Decide whether self-disclosure is appropriate. It is unlikely to help your case if you go to your client, express your vulnerability, and say, "It's annoying that I have to ask, but can we still get an advance on the project price?" However, expressing feelings can be useful. For example, I am worried. I am angry. I am disappointed. I am happy. I am optimistic. Remember, when self-disclosing, use only I statements. Say, "I feel," and not "you make me feel." The former shows that you are responsible for your own feelings, and people should not argue with how you feel. The latter blames the other person, can provoke anger, leading to arguments and conflict. If the other person does not accept your request, find a compromise that is acceptable to both of you. This does not mean subordinating yourself to the other, but seeking a solution that takes into account the needs of both parties. To do this, it must plan in advance for the desired outcome, the ideal, the realistic, and the still acceptable positions. For example, in this case, I suggest that my salary increase should be due in 3 months, if not next month. How feasible is this?